They say seeing is believing, but this time, what people saw made them more uncertain than ever.
What is that in the sky? Oh my god!
From strange shapes floating over Ohio to lights that moved unlike anything known, these real clips took the internet by storm.
What the
Watch till the end, because once you see this, you might start believing the unbelievable. Recently, something called 3-Eye Atlas was seen moving quietly across the Ohio sky, and people couldn't believe what they were watching. The strange object looked steady and bright, almost like it was gliding on its own. A second clip from another spot showed the same thing from a different view, making it even more interesting. NASA's James Webb Telescope later confirmed spotting this object earlier, calling it an interstellar visitor. It's kind of wild to think, was that just space debris, or something completely different passing by? Cape Saucer sighting. Back in September 2003, people at the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa spotted something strange floating over the beach. The object stayed in one place for a while, glowing faintly against the cloudy sky. Tourists and locals began recording it, unsure what they were seeing. The clip soon spread, showing a clear saucer-like shape above the shore. Even after all these years, no one has been able to explain what that thing really was. Cylindrical sky object. A cylindrical object was seen flying across the sky, moving in a perfectly straight path with no wings in sight. People watching couldn't tell what it was, and the footage quickly grabbed attention online. It didn't behave like any aircraft we know. Could it really be something out of this world? Or are we just not ready to accept how advanced our skies have become?
Look at that shit!
Triangular sky mystery. A triangular-shaped UFO drifted across the sky, instantly grabbing attention from everyone who happened to look up. Its sharp edges and perfectly timed corner lights moved with a calm confidence that didn't resemble any aircraft people recognized. Witnesses tried connecting it to drones or secret tech, but nothing quite matched its quiet precision. The object glided smoothly for several moments before slipping into a layer of clouds, leaving behind a lingering mix of curiosity, wonder, and unanswered questions that day. Spain night drifter. A camper in Spain recorded a mysterious circular object drifting slowly across the night sky. The footage was surprisingly clear, especially considering it was filmed long before modern tools or AI existed. The object glowed faintly, moving in a steady path that didn't match any aircraft. For many, it became one of those rare early clips that still stand out today, reminding everyone that UFO sightings aren't just a thing of recent times. Palmdale glowing spacer.
What is that?
In Palmdale, California, a family spotted something unusual hovering right above their home. The object looked like a spacer, moving slowly in the sky, with a strong beam of light shining straight down. They quickly started recording, capturing the glow spreading across their yard. The calm yet steady way it stayed in place made the whole moment feel unreal, like something extraordinary had quietly passed right over them.
Hey, seriously.
Kajum blinking lights.
Viado, vão achar a linha dela?
During a casual evening hangout in Kajum, a few students noticed some strange bright lights. At first, they thought it was just a plane, but then the lights began blinking in unusual patterns across a large, floating object. The moment turned quiet as they realized it wasn't moving like anything familiar. One student pulled out a phone and started recording, while the others watched in awe. The short clip later went viral, sparking talk of a possible UFO sighting.
Lógico que tem. É via Bluetooth.
Guatemala sky intruder. In September 2025, residents near the Gulf of Guatemala witnessed something truly puzzling. A mysterious flying object with an unusual shape was seen gliding smoothly across the sky. Reports later mentioned that an Apache helicopter monitoring it faced optical interference, as if its systems were being disturbed. The UFO remained visible for only a brief moment before slowly disappearing into the distance. Once the footage reached the internet, discussions exploded, with people arguing over what kind of craft could cause such disruption. This unexplained event has since turned into one of the most talked about UFO sightings of the year. Hovering nightlights.
Ma, you see this?
A couple walking toward their home one evening noticed something unusual above them. In the dark sky, an object with colorful lights blinked softly in one spot, staying perfectly still. It didn't drift or fade, just hovered quietly as if observing the ground below. The couple stood still for a moment, watching the lights flash in different shades before slowly dimming out. The short clip they recorded later spread online, leaving many wondering what could remain so still in the open night sky. Town hover giant. A video shared on Instagram has been puzzling viewers everywhere. It shows a huge object hovering silently over a town at night, far too large to be a normal aircraft. Beneath it, several lights blink in patterns, while a bright green beam shoots downward every few seconds, briefly illuminating the sky. Its size and stationary position make it unlike any plane or drone. The unusual footage has sparked widespread attention, with people analyzing it closely and debating whether it shows advanced technology, a clever hoax, or something entirely unexplained. Triangular sky visitor. Not convinced that UFOs could be real? This one sighting might just make you think again. On what started as a regular day, people noticed a bizarre object in the sky, a triangular craft. Its design didn't match any known aircraft, and its presence caught everyone off guard. The way it hovered and reflected light made it look almost otherworldly, sparking instant curiosity. Many began wondering if it was proof that something or someone out there was visiting us. The mysterious shape and sudden appearance left everyone talking, and it definitely added new weight to the question of life beyond Earth. Sudden sky anomaly.
Hey, mister, what is that?
A recent incident in a small Mexican town left people seriously shaken. Locals noticed a massive storm forming in the sky, already unsettling on its own. But the real twist came when a strange light started glowing from inside the storm. An otherworldly shine that didn't look like anything natural. People began believing that whatever was hidden in that cloud was controlling the entire storm. Thankfully, it didn't last long, but it left everyone convinced that something from space might already be here. Rings round craft. It seemed like just another regular day when a man noticed something in the sky that completely changed his perspective. While recording, his camera picked up a dark, round object hovering silently above. What stood out most were two rings spinning around it, creating a mesmerizing sight. The object glided slowly before fading into the clouds, leaving behind a bright beam of light that stretched across the sky. The moment felt unreal, and the man couldn't shake the thought that he might have just witnessed something from beyond our planet. Could it have been an actual alien craft, or just an optical illusion that fooled the eye? What do you think it was? Town Green Glider. While walking through town, a man noticed something unusual above the streets and decided to film it. A round object, with green lights glowing underneath, floated slowly across the sky, moving so effortlessly it seemed to glide. Viewers online quickly pointed out that it didn't resemble any plane or drone they knew. Its silent, smooth motion created a strange mix of calm and mystery, leaving everyone watching the footage intrigued by what it could really be. Enormous, silent craft. An enormous craft was seen hovering silently against the open sky, its shape unlike anything known to us. The surface appeared detailed and complex, almost too perfect to be man-made. People stood quietly, just watching, unsure how to even describe what they were seeing. That moment didn't just surprise them, it left a lasting thought that maybe we aren't as alone as we once believed. Fiery sky streak. A fast-moving object was spotted streaking across the sky, leaving everyone watching in pure disbelief. Flames trailed behind it, yet its shape didn't match any rocket or familiar aircraft. Despite the fiery glow, the object traveled with surprising steadiness and control, almost like it had a purpose. It shot across the sky before vanishing beyond the horizon, leaving a bright trail that felt completely unreal. People are still trying to make sense of what they witnessed that strange day. Evening lights phenomenon. Several faint lights were seen blinking in the evening sky, catching everyone's attention. The lights seemed to form the outline of something, though the full shape wasn't clear. People kept recording, unsure of what they were seeing. Some said it looked like a UFO, others mentioned a satellite. Either way, it turned an ordinary evening into a sky mystery people are still talking about.
Oh shit!
Disc photo surprise. A family taking photos near the mountains ended up capturing something far stranger than their smiles. In the background, a clear disc-shaped object glided silently past. Though the footage may be old, the details are striking. What started as a simple photo day turned into a rare, unforgettable moment that keeps people talking and wondering what really passed through the sky that day. China White Spacer. Footage from China recently showed a white object floating quietly above the mountains, leaving everyone puzzled. The object seemed weightless, holding its place in the sky for a long moment before drifting out of sight. Viewers called it a white spacer, unsure what else it could be. The calm movement and clear shape made it even harder to explain, turning this simple clip into one of the most talked about sky sightings lately. Fireball sky encounter.
Look!
A woman walking to her car had a shocking encounter when a bright fireball appeared in the sky above her. It hovered for a moment before shifting in a different direction, catching her completely off guard. The unusual sight quickly spread online, sparking guesses from viewers. Some suggested it could be a malfunctioning drone, while others wondered if it was an alien craft. The mysterious object left everyone puzzled, as no explanation could fully account for what had been seen, keeping people curious about its true origin.
You need to get the boy!
Flight saucer encounter. While looking out the window on a routine flight, a passenger decided to record the scenery and ended up capturing something extraordinary. Among the clouds, a metallic saucer-shaped object appeared, gliding effortlessly alongside the plane. It didn't resemble any conventional aircraft, instead looking like a classic spaceship straight out of a movie. The clip shows it matching the plane's speed for a brief moment before slowly drifting away, leaving viewers stunned and questioning what exactly was soaring high above the earth. Bangkok box UFO. A strange box-shaped UFO was recently spotted over Bangkok, and people couldn't stop filming it. The object hovered quietly, showing sharp edges that ruled out any chance of it being a balloon or drone. Different clips from the city showed the same thing floating high above. The sight got everyone talking again about UFOs. With so many recent sightings, it really makes you wonder what's going on up there. Chungdu sky mystery. An unidentified object was seen drifting above the skies of Chengdu, China, and people quickly began filming the unusual sight. It hovered quietly with a calm steadiness that didn't match drones or anything familiar, leaving everyone unsure of what they were looking at. The footage spread online within hours, sparking debates about whether it was something from space or simply another unexplained light. Whatever its origin, the sight left viewers genuinely curious and eager for answers that never fully arrived. Glowing orb event. People were left speechless after spotting several glowing orbs drifting out from a bright object in the sky. The orbs moved slowly, spreading in different directions, while the main light stayed still. The whole scene looked unreal, almost like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Many are now wondering, was this a natural event, or did we just witness something far beyond our understanding? Cuca light surprise. A woman named Abby filmed something unbelievable in the skies over Cuca, Colombia on October 17th, 2025. Bright lights appeared above the city, glowing in a steady pattern that caught everyone's attention. Cars stopped, people looked up, and the whole scene felt unreal. That moment quickly turned into one of those rare times when everyone shared the same silence, simply watching something they couldn't explain. Jerusalem hovering object. A glowing object was spotted over Jerusalem, and what makes this one stand out is that it was filmed from several spots at the same time. People from different areas caught the same scene, describing it in almost identical ways. The object hovered for a while before disappearing into the clouds. With so many matching clips and witness accounts, this sighting turned into one of the most talked about moments among UFO followers. Glowing cloud follower. In 2020, a passenger aboard a flight filmed something strange outside their window, a glowing object slowly moving through the clouds. It didn't flash like another plane or look like any reflection from the glass. The sight stayed steady, almost following the aircraft's path for a short while. The video spread quickly, sparking endless debates online. For many viewers, it became one of those rare clips that make you rethink what's really flying up there. Brazil cigar sighting. On February 1st, 2021 in Paraíba, Brazil, witnesses saw a large cigar-shaped object gliding silently through the clouds. Its smooth metallic surface reflected the sunlight as it passed over the city. People said it moved with a steady, almost graceful motion, unlike any normal aircraft. The sight left a lasting impression on everyone who saw it, becoming one of those rare, unforgettable sky events that linger in memory long after the moment has passed. Mountain cylinder mystery. Back in January 2020, an unusual sight appeared above the mountains, a cylinder-shaped object moving with surprising control. At first, it seemed to hover, but the moment the camera zoomed in, it slipped behind the ridge as if avoiding attention. Not long after, it showed up again, gliding downward slowly. That calm but deliberate movement had people convinced they'd just seen something truly out of the ordinary. Dark Road UFO.
What is that in the sky? Oh my god!
A couple driving late in the evening noticed something odd in the sky. A dark object floating above the road with a single light blinking at its top. They slowed down, recording as it hovered silently, keeping a steady distance. The object didn't match the look of any plane or drone they'd seen before. That quick drive turned into a moment they couldn't stop thinking about long after it disappeared from view.
It's gotta be a UFO. Oh my god.
Beach light portal. People relaxing on a beach suddenly noticed something strange forming in the sky. A bright swirl of light appeared, almost like the air itself was twisting open. Several onlookers pulled out their phones, recording what they called a possible portal. Others guessed it might be part of some secret government project. Whatever it was, that unexpected sight turned a calm evening at the beach into a scene straight out of mystery. Hiker saucer ring. A hiker exploring the hills captured something truly strange on camera. A metallic saucer drifting slowly toward a glowing ring floating mid-air. The object moved straight into it, then disappeared completely. Within seconds, the ring itself faded away, leaving nothing behind. The clip spread fast, and people couldn't stop replaying it, trying to make sense of how something like that could even happen in real life. Las Vegas hover.
It's in the same spot for 10 minutes, not flying around, it's not even moving, it's just there.
A man standing on a quiet road in Las Vegas filmed something unusual in the night sky. Above the clouds, a massive object seemed to be hiding, but rows of lights underneath it kept glowing through the mist. The lights flickered slowly, forming a clear pattern that didn't look random at all. That short clip left many people wondering if something huge was really hovering above the city that night.
I don't know why these clouds keep coming through there.
Arizona UFO chase.
That's an orb being chased by a helicopter.
In Whetstone, Arizona, on April 24th, 2025, a video surfaced showing a helicopter trailing a strange, glowing object streaking across the night sky. Their movement patterns were completely different. The helicopter followed a steady, predictable line, while the luminous object drifted and curved as if weight meant nothing to it. At one point, it almost seemed like the pilot was trying to understand the odd visitor's behavior. If this footage holds up as genuine, it could be one of the clearest sky chase encounters ever recorded in the history of online sightings. Beijing massive hover. Recently, a video surfaced showing a massive UFO hovering over Shunyi, Beijing, and the reactions are just as shocking as the footage itself. The audio, now translated to English, captures people panicking. "Don't talk! Mom, please stop talking. What is it? Oh God." Filmed by Tang Xiao, a singer from Supergirl. This clip has viewers debating if it's something unexplained or just a trick of perspective. Vietnam storm orb. On June 1st in Vietnam, a video captured an unusual moment during a roaring thunderstorm. A burst of lightning lit up the sky, revealing a round object hovering calmly above the clouds. The person filming hesitated for a moment, but kept recording as the shape stayed visible, almost as if observing the storm itself. Each flash highlighted its outline with surprising clarity, sparking curiosity and leaving viewers wondering what unexpected visitor had appeared in the sky that day, for sure. Blinking bird lights. A video recently shared on Instagram drew attention for an unusual sight. It showed a bird flying normally, flapping its wings as expected, but with a small blinking light attached. The light stayed steady throughout its flight, clearly visible against the sky. The unusual combination of a natural bird and a mechanical-looking light sparked widespread discussion online, as viewers tried to understand what exactly was being recorded. Cafe floating object. This video has been making rounds all over the internet lately, and it's easy to see why. A group of people sitting at a cafe suddenly noticed a strange object floating quietly above them. It didn't look like a drone or any aircraft they knew. It simply hovered there, barely shifting in the air. Soft, flickering lights glowed beneath it, lighting up the sky with an odd shimmer. Curious and startled, everyone pulled out their phones to capture the sight, hoping their cameras could reveal what their eyes couldn't quite understand. Metallic hover mystery. A TikTok user recently posted a video he recorded while driving, and it has stirred a wave of curiosity. In the clip, a huge metallic object hangs effortlessly in midair, reflecting the surroundings in a way that feels convincingly natural. The shine on its surface looks genuine, not like any quick digital trick. Viewers keep debating whether it's some advanced tech, a clever illusion, or something entirely mysterious. Whatever it was, it captured attention everywhere online for quite some time. Buenoseres UFO. This footage from Buenos Aires is unbelievable. As the couple drives along the road, the lady in the passenger seat films a massive UFO flying right beside their car. It's so close you can actually see its metallic surface, panels, and strange openings. The object glides smoothly, keeping pace with them without making a sound. People online are stunned, debating if this is the clearest UFO footage yet. Watching it, you can't help but question what's really moving alongside their car at that moment.
Amigo, ¿qué mierda es esto?
Delaware light pattern. A recent video from Delaware has captured a flood of attention online. It features several unusual flashing lights drifting across the night sky, none of which resembled reflections, drones, or any common type of aircraft. The lights blinked in a steady rhythm and arranged themselves in a pattern that looked far too organized to be accidental. Viewers were left genuinely puzzled, wondering what they had just witnessed in that sky.
Maybe they're gonna land.
Silent Fast UAP. In 2023, a private pilot flying an aircraft had an experience he'll never forget. While cruising through clear skies, he noticed something strange moving ahead, fast and completely silent. The object had no visible engines or wings, yet it glided effortlessly at incredible speed. The pilot and his passenger quickly started recording, capturing rare footage of what many are calling one of the most convincing UAP sightings ever. Whatever that thing was, it didn't look like anything built by humans. Silent gliding object. That day left everyone completely stunned, as an odd object was seen drifting silently high in the air. It had no resemblance to a drone or aircraft. It looked like something entirely unfamiliar. People quickly began recording, and before long, the footage had spread across the internet. Some guessed it could be an advanced robotic craft, though no one could say for sure. The object glided effortlessly, producing no noise and showing no sign of wings or propellers. Viewers were left puzzled, unsure of what they had just witnessed. One thing was certain, it wasn't anything people were used to seeing in the sky. Vancouver shifting object. On May 12, 2021, something unusual appeared above Vancouver, Canada, catching the attention of everyone who saw it. The object didn't resemble any regular aircraft, which quickly fueled speculation that it might be a UFO. Interestingly, one local mentioned having witnessed a nearly identical sight years earlier, a drone-like figure that seemed to shift its shape and move with robotic arms. It zipped rapidly across the city before vanishing from sight. The recent video brought that memory back, and now many are left questioning what kind of technology or presence could move in such a mysterious way. The strange sight has continued to puzzle both residents and viewers online. Geneva triple lights.
Oh, this one disappeared.
It started off like any normal day until a video surfaced online showing something rather unusual in the sky. The clip captured 3 glowing objects moving together in perfect sync, almost as if they were flying in formation. The person who recorded it believed they might be UFOs, since their movement didn't match any known aircraft. The smooth and steady pattern of their flight made the scene look both strange and mesmerizing. As soon as the video spread across the internet, it sparked endless debate. Were these unidentified crafts part of something advanced, or was it simply a well-timed coincidence?
Baby, are these UFOs?
Mistaken UFO. In Liverpool, a man recorded footage of something he was sure was a UFO hovering in the sky. Eager to get a closer look, he zoomed in, only to discover that the UFO was actually a cluster of balloons. They had floated away from a nearby birthday party, forming a shape that easily tricked the eye. What seemed mysterious at first turned out to be completely ordinary. Pyramid glowing orbs. While driving past pyramids at night, a man captured something unexpected on camera. 4 glowing orbs suddenly rose from behind the structures, moving slowly and almost in unison. At one moment, the lights aligned in a way that resembled 2 pairs of eyes glowing in the dark. The unusual motion and eerie glow created a mysterious atmosphere that drew attention online, leaving viewers intrigued and still discussing what the floating orbs could have been. San Bernardino shifter. In San Bernardino, California, a strange sight appeared against a smoky, glowing sky. People noticed an unusual object hovering above, unlike any drone or light they had seen before. As it moved, its shape seemed to shift, and from certain angles, it even resembled a giant squid floating through the air. The mysterious footage quickly caught attention online, leaving viewers puzzled over whether it was a UFO, an illusion caused by the smoke, or something else entirely drifting above the city that day. Glowing panel craft. A video recently uploaded online has caught widespread attention. It shows a glowing object high in the sky, its exact shape difficult to discern, but clearly unlike anything usual. Bright lights flash across its surface, resembling panels or windows on a spacecraft. The footage has sparked debate, with some viewers calling it a UFO and others suggesting it could be a simple trick of light. The flickering lights and unusual presence in the sky make the scene striking, leaving viewers captivated and intrigued by what might really be up there. Kuala Lumpur cloud. One evening in Kuala Lumpur, a peculiar sight caught everyone's attention. A perfectly round cloud hanging motionless in the sky. Unlike the other clouds drifting by, this one stayed completely still, drawing curious onlookers who quickly grabbed their phones to record it. After lingering silently above the city for a while, the cloud gradually began to fade, disappearing into the night. Even after it vanished, the unusual footage continued to circulate, sparking conversations and curiosity about the mysterious formation among residents and viewers alike. Agian flight UFO. During a flight over the Aegean Sea, a passenger noticed something unusual outside the window and quickly started filming. A strange object moved alongside the plane, twisting and turning with agility no normal aircraft could match. Its movements were precise and almost intelligent, leaving the passenger completely stunned. After a brief moment, the object disappeared into the distance, vanishing without a trace, and leaving behind only mystery and unanswered questions about what had just flown alongside the plane that day. And now, let's move on to the subscriber's pick. A triangular object appeared in the night sky recently, catching the attention of anyone who saw the footage. It hovered silently, showing no movement or noise. Its most striking feature was the soft purple lights blinking in steady intervals, outlining its shape clearly against the darkness. The unusual stillness combined with the glowing lights created a scene that drew widespread curiosity, leaving viewers intrigued by what kind of craft could remain so motionless in the sky. With that, see you next time.